Hey everyone, just a quick overview for this week. You should be wrapping up week 2B and submitting the paper quiz today. I'll take a quick look at your homework and upload the solutions for you this morning, and so then you want to take a look at that before you take your quiz if possible. You do get 24 hours grace period before you start getting marked late. And the history of math essay, that just actually kind of runs into week 3. That's why I'm still showing that. But one thing I want to comment on is your grade for 107 is not going to show yet because you have to complete the Math 95 work before any of your Math 107 stuff will be showing for you. So I'm going to go ahead and close these up. This is my student view, which I don't actually work in. So hopefully you are getting check marks in there and getting that going. This is extra resources for more help with word problems if you need it. And now we're in week 3. So you're just going to work through. This is just all one module this time. So the tips here that I have are just, actually, it's a page. There's nothing to submit. It's just on your to-do list, so you see it. The video I'll post here. Monday was a holiday, so I didn't get that on there. But take note that I'm putting some time slots for extra help in the Canvas calendar. I'll make a separate video on that. You also want to maybe check out the weekly outline. So for week 3, these are all the things. Module 1.3, we're going to do systems by graphing. We're going to do some exponent rules, scientific notation, and math is art. And then you also will have a quiz and a test this week too. So I'm back to the tips here. Just remember that when you're graphing, follow the directions in My Open Math, specifically what they ask you to do. So when you're doing the 2 lines that cross, only plot a dot at the 1 dot that intersects. Okay. Also, if you feel like this is going really fast, then you want to just do Math 95 as a standalone. You may want to do that. If you feel like you haven't even had that review material, you really need a Math 92. It's kind of late to switch you in, but since it's a lower level class than this one, maybe you can still do that. I'd probably have talked to a teacher for you. So let me know. If you feel like you have already met the prerequisite, like you took Math 97, not that you placed in 97, but that you placed past it and that you've had it, or you took maybe even Math 96 in the past, you should probably be able to level right up to 107. I'll just like have you take the final or some tests or things like that and get you moving on if you feel like you really already know the material. So then the rest of this week, you're going to have your typical video lessons, assignments. I am going to go to modules mode here. That's how I like to look at it. And then you can see here where you have lessons and homework. So you're going to do your e-homework. You're going to do your chapter 6, the first part of chapter 6 lessons and homework. And then you'll have some quizzes and you'll have your second test, okay? So tests and quizzes can sometimes just only be open for a window of time, but you do get a week to turn them in. And then the activity here is Math 107, create a hexaflexitetragon or something similar. There's some other options inside here. You have to open it up and read all the directions. Again, Math 107 is a different kind of strand of math, so it's this is an art-based, geometry-based, a little different. It's pretty fun. You can even make a food one. It's pretty fun. I think when I first made this activity, it was Cinco de Mayo or something like that. But there are easier versions than others that you can do if this one here is too tricky. It involves some origami, but that's up to you. And again, your grade for your Math 107 is not showing yet. Once once we move into the Math 107 weeks, I'll transfer these grades over. But for now, you're focusing on Math 95. So I'm going to show you how you can look at that so you can see your grade. Go to your grade book and you'll see 107 is going to just be showing as like 0% for now. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see your total is 0%, but it's not really. It's your Math 95 coursework that you want to be looking at, that average. Now, of course, this is student mode for me that I don't actually do work in, so hopefully yours is a lot higher than that. Most of you I can see are getting A's or B's and passing quite nicely. I will notify you if you look like you're in jeopardy. But remember, these 107 activities are going to be put forth over to the Math 107 course once you are level changed to that. They'll count in your grade book for that, but they don't do that right now because it gives you a false sense like, oh, I'm passing 107, but you really have only done a couple of things. So we need to really get into that week 5 before that 107 average will show. So even in your compass, your counselors might be saying, why are you getting a 0%? Well, you can show them, well, I'm not. I'm getting an A in Math 95. I have to pass that first. This is a different kind of class. And they can email me if they have any questions. I will need your permission to discuss your grade with them, though. So you can initiate that. All right, so I think that's it for this, just for now. Continue on. Let me know if you have any issues. Actually, maybe I will show you the calendar here, and you can see where I have set up some Zoom sessions. Hopefully that's showing here. If you're in the iBest section, there is homework help with Richard. For me, I have set up some help sessions also. I don't think it's showing here in the student view. I set up on Thursday to have 9:30 office hour help session. Richard and I do that together. So even if you're in the other section, you can come to that. That's fine. But I did set up some slots for today that I will show you what that looks like. Let me just get in the other. Okay, so to access that, you would hit your Canvas calendar. This is my teacher view, so I have a bunch of classes on here. But you would scroll to the right date. So today's the 19th, and you can click on that, and then you can actually reserve a spot in there. And if it's not accessible to you, that means it's already filled. Okay, so you can click on this link and join me at Zoom, but you definitely need to reserve because I won't be in there. I won't even open it if nobody's signed up. Okay, so if you come in on the wrong time or just a random time, I may not be on Zoom, or that means like I'm not in my virtual office because no one signed up here. And the other thing too, if say this 10 o'clock is taken and somebody's on there, then actually what will be the case is I won't enter into it. I mean, I won't let you go in. You'll be in a waiting room, and you'll have to contact me for an appointment. So if you don't have an appointment that I see and you can't get in and I'm just leaving you in the waiting room, that is because so I'm in with somebody else, and for privacy's sake, I'm not gonna have someone else come in at that same time. So just be aware of that. So that's about it for this video. Have a great day and week.